This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Harden, Baldwin out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for the Pistons, we've got Maker. He's out there with Ivy. Then there's Doumbouya, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Yeah, Kevin, and those teams, they can't lose their confidence because it's a long season. And sometimes you just don't have the talent to beat other teams. But you must stay focused and try to get better every night.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Poke loose. He's with it. Halliburton picks him up. Harden gets the bucket.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Drummond, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And a wide-open look for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. At the top of the key, Maker. Over Porter. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Back to Halliburton. Capella, the pass to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the 5. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
And Porter comes to help. Here's Hayes. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Drummond, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Baldwin. Rebound, Detroit. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Great positioning on the putback.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
He takes it in. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella with it. Rockets.
Yeah, a little tougher maybe than they would have liked, but it came together for him at the end.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Here's Ivy driving inside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Outside Gordon. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The Rockets again can't hit. The Pistons lead it. Now Maker. And there's the pass to Ivy. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league. And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And Gordon over to help. Here's Hayes. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Rockets trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Butler dishes to Covington. Hayes with the steal. Drummond passes to Ivy. And it's in there. And it's 6 points for Jaden Ivey. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Hayes. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Doomboya in the corner. Here's Drummond. Takes it off the glass.
An added wrinkle to Drummond's game, putting the ball on the floor to get to where he wants.
Pass to Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. For Houston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 3. In the second quarter, about...
The Rockets, 13. Fans, give a big round of applause.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Jackson and Kennard pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Houston in at the 4. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. The 8-footer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Raptors. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead. But listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
The 8-footer, and Capella sends it back. On the clock, here's Stewart. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Jackson, they grab their own miss.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
It's good on the putback. Baldwin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Good chance here for Porter. Headshot off. And it's Detroit the other way. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Houston. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And they'll get another chance. Jackson passes to Stewart. Goes up again. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And that one's good by Porter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Butler in for Halliburton. Here's Houston. Jackson passes to Houston. Bashir. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Butler. Detroit with the rebound. Looking to end the run. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porter.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside Butler. Passes to Porter. The kick outside to Butler. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 13.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Baldwin. Outside Jackson. Stewart trying to get open. Jackson misses.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Porter passes to Şengün. It's good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Butler against Jackson. Pass to Bay. Kennard with the ball. Off with the layup.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what do you think about the Rockets?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, what do you think about the Pistons?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Here comes the ball control.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Hayes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. So on the floor for Houston. Clint Capella is out there with Baldwin. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Harden. And it's Porter at the small forward.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
From 12 feet out, the Rockets pull it in. Baldwin's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Porter. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's an 18-point game. A shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Halliburton outside. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And they pick up 2. Jumboya's got his second basket of the night.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Up the floor. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Andre Drummond.
Ooh, you see the contact there, trying to match up with Drummond's physicality. Doesn't work.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Morris checked in for Houston. Outside for Halliburton. Off target with his 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Maker, and Capella sends it back. They get it back, and the shot is good. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Hayes, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Robert Covington's checked in for Baldwin. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Kevin Porter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jumboya. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high transition play. That's what will make him an asset moving forward.
And more kicks to Halliburton. And some nice passing there by Houston. Down low, dishes to Covington to the right side. 4 on the clock. Outside for Halliburton. Capella trying to free himself up. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Capella. Capella's got 3 assists tonight. Hayes the pass to Maker. Back to Hayes. Now here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Can't connect from short range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Rockets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the Rockets making a change here.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Houston leading by 11. They get a hand on it. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Boya. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Hayes the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Back to Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Aaron Gordon.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
Hayes hits them both. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Porter. Now, here's Şengün. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 11.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Houston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
49.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ivy is out there with Hayes. Then there's Boya. Then there's Maker. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Halliburton kicks to Porter. 5 on the clock. There's the lob to the hoop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Ivy. And Drummond throws it down.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Outside Porter. Covington passes to Baldwin. shoots over Dumboya. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Butler comes in for Robert Covington. And Porter putting it right back in.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Right block shot. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Detroit with the ball. Halliburton with it. Working on Hayes.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Here's Maker. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Outside Butler. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Maker. Pistons trail by 13. Over Halliburton. And the basket by Maker. Maker's got 4 points in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Poked away. It's stolen by Maker. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Houston making a switch. Gordon's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. David, any news there?
And guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me that he thinks he may have broken his finger. This is never the way you want to lead off. But they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And so here is Houston. Halliburton finds Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Kept alive. Here's Drummond. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside Porter. Halliburton outside. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Pistons basketball.
Pistons trail by 11. Here's Maker. Lays it up off the glass. Maker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Porter kicks to Baldwin. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Over Hayes. And it's Houston with another.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Knocked away and stolen by Ivy. Here's Maker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one, and that brings them within 8. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Moore outside. Here's Clemens. Moore outside. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So Houston wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. James, you guys facing a back-to-back on the road. A tough schedule, but so far so good, right?
It's tough, man. We're a resilient team. We work extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? So put the pressure on us, but we're mentally tough.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Yeah.